Morning Show.
Folks, a most pleasant morning going out to everyone. You hear what it says? Sugar City Morning Show. We are trying to get connected right here. All right, yeah, we are getting connected. Okay, we are good, but good morning to one and all, and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. This is Robert Checker Usher. We hope that you are doing fine. You're waking up to this brand new, beautiful morning, this wonderful day. You know, like our song would say, oh, what a beautiful morning, oh, what a beautiful day, what a beautiful breeze. I'd like to congratulate my great friend in music, partner in culture, Brother David, for being the artist of the day yesterday. And also, Chris Bradshaw was one of the artists of the day. That is a program that's been posted by Niche, and we say congratulations to Niche as well, because you know it's good when we look into our artists, right? And especially like times like these, we need to keep things jovial. We need to keep things going. And so once again, Brother David, like you said, my brother, you know, ready hype on people things, you know where they don't forget it. Wasara, you know where they don't keep it. So good morning to you and everyone, and keep up the good work. So let's get blessed this morning, folks, before we start our discussion right here today. And it's today is Thursday, and today we will be having our normal discussion, and we will simulcast with Universal Radio as well to reach out to persons who cannot be at home all the time. We still have watchmen out there working, and remember the curfew is still on for kids right now. So the curfew is still on for kids right now, and that will end at 8 o'clock this morning. So remember, it goes from 6 in the evening until 8 o'clock in the morning. So no say, girl, go buy a bread or anla na tiyan na compra un sardine o un pan o un tortilla. No puede hacer eso con los niños ahorita hasta después de las 8 de la mañana. So folks, once again, as we're here today, we are certainly wishing you a very great time, a very great day. We're having some little issues when it comes to the net on my phone this morning. We're trying to get connected all over, but all right, seems like we are getting there. Thank you very much, Digi. Thanks to Digi for connecting us this morning, because you know Digi goes a very far away when it comes to hooking up with your network. Remember, Digi is the way to go. So let's see, we have Delvi on the line. Good morning, Delvi.
Good morning, Mr. Chucky. Good morning to everyone listening.
Okay, good morning to you. Muito binafi.
Wait to be Nafi. How are you this morning?
Fedu Galurugal. All right. You know, nice Thursday, you know. Yeah, but you know, we are in the struggle. And
oh yes, one day at a time, yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to make things happen, but before anything and before a lot of things, we could get to prayer for the morning.
Yes, definitely. Almighty and Heavenly Father, Lord, this morning I just come before you once again, oh Lord, giving you thanks for just another beautiful day. Thank you for your amazing grace. For had it not been for your grace, oh Lord, I don't know where we would have been. So I just want to give you all the honor and all the glory and all the praise this morning. Thank you for keeping us. Thank you for preserving us, oh Lord. And for those who you have called home, oh Lord, I pray for peace within their souls, for comfort in their families. Lord, and this morning I just like to share a special prayer, oh Lord, for every frontliner, for the policemen, the soldiers, the nurses, the doctors, oh Lord. I pray for the leaders of this country. I pray that you continue to fill them with wisdom, oh Lord, that, you know, in whichever season that they may, you know, look out for the best interest for the people. So I pray that you cover them, and I just pray for every person who may be listening this morning, that you bless us as we go about this day, and may we be blessed to be a blessing. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
Amen, amen, and that you may be blessed and not stressed.
Yes.
So how you doing this morning, sister?
Well, I am doing too blessed to be stressed. I will not complain, Mr. Chip, you know. But then I won't do it to paddle, but, you know, you're here another day, another opportunity, so I'm good.
You know, when obstacle comes in your way is to test your faith, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's up to you if you want to be strong or you want to let it go, you know.
Right, and the Bible says it to consider it pure joy when you face trials and tribulation.
Yeah, because you fight there like some, I think the song says, Satan ain't gonna get me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, how is your church brothers and sisters doing, girl?
Well, so far, everybody, we have a chat group, you know, so we try to stay as connected as possible.
Okay.
You know, it's a whole lot different not being physically in church, but, you know, that is something that we are hoping that we, you know, get back for opening church with them pretty soon.
Yeah.
But so far, everybody is doing all right. Thanks God for that.
Okay. Well, it's Thursday, and I believe you have a poem for us.
Yes, I do.
Well, let's get it done then.
Yes, all right. This one I have is a title, When He Says No.
Okay.
When He Says No. Even when He says no, He knows. With high hopes, one steps into the church house believing it's a fairy tale, that giving one's life to Jesus automatically wipes every problem away. Indeed, it is far from the truth. There will still be trials, there will still be tribulations, we will still face pain. The only difference is in calling upon His mighty name. In the midst of all we go through in this thing we call life, Jesus is ever faithful. He hears our every cry. Families will still pass away. We will still get old. Bills will still need to be paid. Let the truth be told. Sometimes we will get discouraged. Maybe we might question why. For we ought to walk by faith and not by sight. For God is not a man that He should lie. Our hearts may still get broken. People might still leave. Children will move out of the house, and we will still sometimes grieve. Our bodies will get weary. Sometimes it would be hard for us to even smile. But God is ever present, saying, hold on, my dear child. He knew us from the very beginning, and still, just as Christ carried His cross, we are called to do the Father's will. So when the burden gets heavy, take it to Jesus and do unto the Lord. Because even when we go through the storm, God our Father, He knows.
He knows. Do you believe that the burden gets heavier on persons that are too blessed to be stressed, or the persons that are not into the Bible and not going to church and not following the Holy Spirit?
If I may be honest, you know, take a look back in the Old Testament with David when he said that he saw the prosperity of the wicked and his foot almost slipped. So when you walk with God, with Christ, the devil had that you know, and chase after who you don't have. So
yeah.
In the world, you know, things look easy for people who, you know, it's not judgment, it's just reality. You know, they get what they want, it seems fun, it seems nice. The enemy will not chase after them because that's where he wants them. But when you start to follow Christ, you know, you want one load to carry, you have a cross to carry, you know, and He will be right behind you. Jesus will get tempted, and we will get tempted and persecuted as well.
Like we did just a closer walk today, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where faith comes in, Mr. Tex.
Yeah.
As if everything goes smooth, then you know I need faith.
Yeah, you have to accept and start to believe before you go through that transition from night to day. You know?
Yes.
You have to realize that night the night and day the day. And you have to realize there is a good road and a wrong road. So make up your mind which one you take, but if you take the good road, make sure you stay on the good road. You can't in and out, right?
We shouldn't. We shouldn't.
But you know it happens, you know, because like one time somebody transition from one lifestyle to the next, like the lead temptation come now and then, and that's where the faith should come in. But you know, some people like really hit there all the time, because some of us have that little weak link, and when the lead temptation start to come and say, you know what, I promised the pastor Or I promised my brothers and my sisters at the church, I know going to do this again, but you know what? I don't think them they out right now, so make I hurry go. And then I see me and then I know them tomorrow go to church like everything is bright and beautiful. But it's not about the brothers and sisters and the pastor of the church, right?
No, it's about the big man up above because he sees and he knows.
Yeah, so you can't hide from that, right?
No, we cannot. No.
Yeah. All right. We have persons that will be watching the show tonight again, and persons text me in the night time and they tell me if you tell Delve if you say hello to me that he's watching the show tonight. You know, so
okay.
For all the persons that will be watching the show tonight, what's your message to them?
Well, you know, my message and the reason why, and I am grateful for this opportunity that you have allowed me, Mr. Chuck, is just to share, you know, just a little bit of light, that, you know, that no matter what it is that they may be going through, no matter what they may be experiencing, know that, you know, God is still the answer. And, you know, there will be a day where the skies will crack open, and I only pray that, you know, that we'd be ready. So I just pray that they be blessed as well, and, you know, that whatever they do, that may it be done to the honor and glory of God. And, you know, just a shout out to them as well, and a lot of love.
Well, thank you very much, and Delph, have yourself a wonderful time, all right?
All right. Always, Mr. Chuck. You have a good one.
Yeah, thanks again. At this time, I'd like to congratulate all the Standard 6 students from Trial Farm School that received their report cards yesterday. Congratulations to all of you. And to the teachers that were working at the school and the administration, we'd like to say thank you. Kudos go to you all because you are doing a very great job yesterday in making sure that all the Standard 6 students, they get their report cards, and also you've received their application for different high schools. So thank you all so much. And other schools that are doing similar to that or other things, we want to commend you all as well. And at this time, folks, we will be checking in with the Belize Met Service for today, Thursday, May 7th, 2020. The general situation, moist and unstable conditions prevail over the country. The 24-hour forecast, make we see how you look over the country. Say mostly cloudy skies with some showers occurring over most places. Thunderstorms will affect mostly northern and central areas today, then becoming isolated, occurring over the south tonight. So it look like what? Like we have thunderstorm today, or a little drizzle or something. That would be nice because the winds are blowing east to northeast at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state. The sea state is light chap, so nothing much pan the sea today. And the outlook, it says mostly cloudless skies with some showers occurring. Okay, we did that already. This tablet is messing up. Today in the coast it's 84. Inland it's 90. And in the hills it's 80. And for tonight in the coast, 80. What in the coast are hot tonight? Inland 72. And in the hills it's 68. Let's see now the outlook. It says here, generally cloudy with a few showers and thunderstorms mainly over northern areas and central on Friday. So today are Thursday, tomorrow are Friday. So we might have some rain. And a high tide at 9:26 this morning, followed by a low at 4:34. Another high tide today at 10:50, that's tonight, and a low tomorrow at 4:07. And the sun was up bright and early today at 5:23 and was set at 6:15. And today the moon will rise today at 6:47 and set tomorrow at 6:27 in the morning. Your general weather forecast brought to you by the Belize Met Service and certainly by your North Television Channel 10. We say hello to you all. How hot today? Okay, let me tell you how hot it's going to be today. Today is going to be 90. All right, for the person that texts who want to know how hot it will be today, it will be 90 degrees. We could handle that, right? Because last week we were way up at 106, 103. But we could handle that today, right? So, folks, will be taking our first break of the morning right here on North Television Channel 10. and we'll be back after these messages. Have yourself a wonderful day. Grab your lee coffee, your lee breakfast. Get ready for relax off. If you make one lee sandwich or lee salbutes, remember the jalapeno is there for you to try. And if you try it, you will like it. So we'll be back right here on North Television Channel 10.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. Diginet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future, a nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, Diginet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Corozal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass, 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Shunosh, Sartaneja, and Copperbank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I think that, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward. The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 24 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'm going to dress down a little bit. We good?
Yeah, we good.
Good morning, buddy.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Why, well, I believe I'm okay, thank God.
Muy buenos días a la audiencia de habla hispana.
Yep.
También a los amigos que ya están sintonizando en esta hora de la mañana. Es un verdadero gusto y placer enorme estar acompañándole. Y bueno, también al igual mucho que darle a conocer, mucho que platicar esta mañana. Si nos damos cuenta, hemos seguido el paso correcto cuando se trata de los exámenes que se están haciendo a través a nivel nacional del COVID-19. Bendito sea Dios, continuamos grabando ya ninguna persona con COVID-19 hasta el momento.
Yeah, that was the test that was done, but we are still not out of the woods. That doesn't mean that we are COVID-19 free, because it's still out there, right?
Así es, efectivamente. La guardia no hay que bajarla. Hay que seguir haciendo caso a las autoridades, a las leyes que nos gobiernan, para que nosotros podamos sobresalir de todo esto. Miramos que México México está incrementando día tras día.
Right.
México está incrementando día tras día. El día de ayer, en nuestro programa matutino de las 10 de la mañana en Radio Universal, pudimos tener la oportunidad de comunicarnos. Siempre lo hemos hecho, pero ya tenía días que no podíamos establecer o entablar plática con nuestros amigos periodistas de Guatemala. El día de ayer tuvimos esa oportunidad. Arribaron hasta esta mañana aproximadamente ya casi los 800 casos.
That's for Guatemala.
De COVID-19.
How is that in the Petén area?
En el Petén ayer se había dado, creo que es el tercer o cuarto caso, si no estoy equivocado.
We want people to know that Petén is the area right where Melchor is.
Así es.
Melchor is part of Petén, but they have the other area by Jalacté as well, no?
Así es.
In the south.
En San Andrés Petén, en horas de la noche se había ya dado a conocer el siguiente caso de COVID-19.
¿En Petén?
En Petén.
San Andrés, okay.
San Andrés Petén.
Gone there already.
Sí conoce por ahí.
Mía, chepe gone there already.
Desafortunadamente, estos casos, ¿por qué los traemos a la luz? Y algo muy importante que quisiera compartir con la audiencia es de que Guatemala ha dado a conocer que se van a empezar a abrir negocios, se van a empezar, ya las reglas que estaban gobernando el país estrictas se van a levantar a como nos estaba dirigiendo el periodista ayer. Dice que el gobierno está diciendo, bueno, pues hay que aprender a vivir con esto.
Yeah, the thing is that we are like the ham or the jalbenio in the sandwich.
Exactamente.
We are right in the middle.
Exactamente.
We have on the northern side here, we have the Mexican border, and on the west and south, we have the Guatemala border, and two of them is high when it comes to these cases.
Así es, y como se daba a conocer el día de ayer, me estaba diciendo que estos casos, un caso muy importante en el Petén, bueno, San Benito, no sé si usted conoce el mercado de San Benito.
I know San Benito, man, I'm gone right there, so what year ago, knock one nice arrachera there.
Arrachera.
You know how many people got it right there on the grill and they cook it up and they got a little small onion. I know San Benito good, man.
So, había una persona que de what we call here a homeless, a vagrant.
Okay.
En el mercado.
That's not a word of discrimination, right?
No. A vagrant is a I think that's the proper word that they're using. A vagrant. Yeah. Y fíjese que esta persona fue hisopada, o sea, le hicieron el examen, ¿verdad? He was swabbed.
He was a market goer, a market worker.
He was just a person that asked for help at the market.
Okay. Those people who goes around and ask for a little help, no?
Yeah. And they swabbed him, lo hisoparon, y resultó un caso positivo.
Wow.
30 familias que lo rodeaban en esos días, you know, you might go and get a little help and you don't know if you have it or not, and 30 families are in quarantine at this time, and you're talking about 30 families with what, 10, 11 people in there, you know.
But the thing is that Mercado de San Benito is a very busy market as well.
Exactly.
You know? But then you have to look at it also, not only him that was diagnosed with that, but where he get it from, who he catch it from.
Exactly.
That's the next point.
So this is, I know the case in San Jose, San Jose Petén. This person didn't know, he started being symptomatic and they swabbed him, and now they have approximately 20 people or 20 families quarantined at this time. So not counting the other ones that he was already in contact with. So it's getting scary in Petén. It's getting scary in Petén. we have been following it, and that's why we say here, you know, let's be very cautious on what we are doing. Let's take all the precautionary measures, and also follow the guidelines, follow the rules. We had a little program yesterday, and you know, very interesting. People are still texting us and saying, you know what, no, then they can't go sell my house. They probably know they see them cross the unauthorized points, but they are doing the sales.
Then they reach out.
And that's bad.
But also, that the market, a lot of people go to the market, you know, and have a lot of people they beg, and then, you know, your heart touches you. Say, hold on, man, I want to $1, I want to $5, or buy them, I want to $2 or range, get it. So these people are in communication with a lot of other persons.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. So it's very sad to know that these other countries are in the increment, and we here in our country, thank goodness, we're free. But let's not take it for granted.
Yeah, we can't.
We can't take it for granted. I heard an interview yesterday with Dr. Manzanero. They have a lot of little issues now when it pertains to the mass. What do you think about the mass?
By the mass,
it is a good thing or it's a bad thing?
Before we go to the mass, they say, good morning, but Emerson, big up the Quevedo crew this morning. What's up?
I went in directly to the conversation.
So are you from Quevedo or what?
Yeah, I haven't seen Quevedo from.
But I look for the man yesterday. Peter show up. Chepe show up. Then by walk we good. Leon show up. Juba the part of the crew, you know? Yeah, Juba never show up. Juba never show up. So I may look for Quevedo, but Peter's never find her. But then by show up, well, to an extent, I was listening to an interview by foremost health practitioner, Dr. Cuellar, and he was saying that it's good to use a mask. He was saying that the flat ones are better to use than those other round ones, because then the ones have the shield. The next one just cover you, right? But the next one they have the insulation or whatever you call it, no? But I was understanding also that if you lock up in your vehicle and use the mask, it might be a little troubling because of the breathing as well, no?
Yeah, I tend to listen to a lot of different interviews now. I'm very interested on that point of the mask, you know, and we open up the lines also to see what the audience have in their thought about the mask. I believe that well, Dr. Manzanero mentioned something very important. You know that you really can't, when you're out there and they do exercise, that was one of the main things.
Yeah, because when you do exercise, then, you know, your system pump up.
Exactly.
So you need that breathing, right?
That breathing. And you cannot be
jogging,
inhaling the same thing you're exhaling. It's not healthy then.
Right.
It's not healthy.
That needs to come out.
Exactly, that needs to come out. So, and when you at this point in time, how much are mass? 150, 250, some.
They varies.
Okay, and I believe that.
How much? What, $3 and up?
So there you go. You need to be sterilizing your mask. I mean, people cannot just use one mask for a whole 2 weeks, or you can't do that. It's hard.
Yeah, a friend that works at the Northern Regional Hospital, he was telling me that you know, when I'm going to buy the mask, he said, you don't have to buy the mask all the time. It says it's good to buy it, but you could use it, and then you could put some salt on it. You could wash it, could leave the alcohol, and put some salt on it, and put it for sun a little while, because it's only you using it. He said, and that could help.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, because he works at the Northern Regional Hospital, and he said they don't have enough masks right there, and when they have to buy it, they come out, I'll leave it tight, you know?
Exactly.
So I say you could put leave the salt and alcohol and wash it, and put it in the sun, make the sun kill out all the germs, and you could use it again.
Exactly.
But then I saw one ballet wear one and he got a hole and he tongue the shoe out. You know?
Yes. You see, so this is, I tend to start believing, you know, that when you have on the mask, you have that we all carry bacterias, we all do that, but how, I mean, having to inhale that, what you're exhaling out on a daily basis, it's to me, I think, well, I read this thing the other day, and this doctor, he is a foreign doctor, and he said, you know what, you're taking in back again the germs into your system, and it could be even worse.
Yep. But the mask should be for something good.
It should. It is blocking off the droplets of what you're taking out. But hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
With the topic of the face mask and the nose mask, no? I think if I have to be corrected, I think once you touch the mask, you work on your face. You touch once, it's no good again. I mean, you defeat the purpose of wearing that mask, no?
Exactly.
And I think you should not wear the mask more than 3 hours. After 3 hours, that mask should be replaced. I'm talking about the N95 and all the other masks. The best mask to use is the N95. That's the surgical mask.
Right.
All the other masks are just, just masks. And what you really want, you want a mask to protect you from a virus. So those masks will not protect you from a virus. You know, they have different qualities of mask. The best mask is the N95. That's the one the surgeons they use, and that's the best mask to use, no?
Okay.
On another note, you were talking about using a face mask when you're exercising. Man, it's terrible. I exercise, at least 5 times a week. And this morning when I hit the road and I had that face mask, it's terrible. Because you're breathing you exhale carbon dioxide and you're bringing right back carbon dioxide into your lungs. You know, it is hard. But part of good news is that I heard Dr. Montanero said that he will bring it up to the committee to ban the using of face masks while doing cycling and running or exercising, no?
Exactly.
That would be great. That would be great because I tell you, this whole of this week I'll be punishing when I go to my workout. and again, just on that piece of stretch of road that I work out going towards IT yesterday I counted about 3 to 4 disposable masks on the ground, thrown away.
What?
That's terrible, man. That's terrible. I mean, we don't have civic pride. We need to have some civic pride. And apart from that, if the mask were infected and it's on the ground, then you have, the infection is there. And children might pick it up, We need to be more conscientious, man, as citizens, right?
That's true.
I mean, and again, when you walk there, I know you travel that street. If you look going up to your station, you look less on that piece of road. You see garbage from one end to the next.
Yeah.
I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible, terrible. We don't have civic pride, man. We need to have civic pride. I don't know who does that, but I would encourage people not to do that, man.
True.
Right? You were talking yesterday about a person charging $15 to collect your garbage in Trial Farm, and it's a fact. Because I have one of my kids living there, and they pay like $15 a month, but you need to bag your garbage. That's for normal, right?
Yes.
And it's a good entrepreneurship that guy has there, and I think he's supposed to be encouraged, by the villagers and pay their dues, and so they can get their garbage collected,
That's
Instead
right.
of going across that street and throw the garbage.
True.
It's terrible.
True.
It's very, very terrible. It's a shame.
True.
And we need to have a little bit of civic pride.
True.
Right?
That's very
Thank you
true.
very much.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
sir.
you. And there you go.
Carbon dioxide.
Yeah, so it is. Dr. Manzanero mentioned. He said, I could barely run, and when I do, and having that mass on it's terrible. So they are trying to find out, or they are trying to put it to the committee to see if they can ban that little space there, because it is not healthy. It is not healthy, and like what the caller said, it's also uncomfortable at all times wearing it. I still can't get used to it, you know. When you're in your car, well, the AG mentioned, while you're in your car with your family, once you come out of your car, you need to put on that mask.
But they say you still can't hug up when they're
You still can't hug up.
That then the one
Hurt you.
Me or you?
You, not me.
One person said that he have a mask and he not put it on. When he see the police, then he put it on. You know, you're the danger yourself, my brother. You know, the danger yourself
the
because
kind of things they're saying.
You know, that thing there. If somebody have that, and let's say they spit on the ground, and they have this thing, and that breeze it blow into you. That could send it into your system as well, you know.
As quick as possible.
So when you have it on, it's to protect yourself and to protect others around you. You know, see the persons, they gone to the gym, gonna work out. I think it's Belize City, 4 persons in the gym, and they said the gym not supposed to open, and they were detained as well. But Emerson, we need to take a break.
That's right.
When we come back, we have some more important messages for you right here. So we'll be back right here this morning on North Television Channel 10.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day. What you the letter?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
Oh man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Well, know that to put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico. World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. We have a report here coming in from the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Chester Williams. Good morning, sir. Hope everything is fine, and good morning to the officer in charge here in Orange Walk, Mr. Kokoma, and his second in charge as well, and everybody working here all over the country as well. On Wednesday, this just came in, this release, on Wednesday, May 6, 2020, 61 persons, including a police officer, were arrested and charged countrywide for various offenses under the Emergency Powers Regulation. Okay, and it goes as follows: failing to wear a cloth mask or other face mouth covering whilst in the public, 26 persons. Breach of curfew, 15 persons. Unable to provide a reasonable explanation or proof of movement outside of curfew, 14 persons. Cross-district movement, 3 persons. Failing to practice social distance, 2 persons. Entering Belize illegally, One person. So one person entered Belize illegally, and you know that the 3 months. And I go for 3 months right away. So that's a release coming from the Commissioner of Police. So folks, we see and we hear and we know what is happening. So let's adhere to these rules. You have any information of this illegal entry?
I don't really. I don't want to speculate, but if I had a report there that yesterday something about someone entering illegally from the western side, if I'm not mistaken. But
well, when we get more on that,
we'll get more on that.
But if you're seeing clear what is happening right here, when time you sit down and you hear about SI, people need to know what it means, and it's a statutory instrument. And that means that the laws has been changed. There are laws that is in place, Emerson, is a law, just like if they catch you driving without insurance. Exactly. It's a law just like if you kill somebody. Mm-hmm. It's a law just like whatever, if you're a thief. Mm-hmm. Now a law. So people might not take it serious. And like I tell you, Bale said, buy me put on my mask when I see the police didn't come. You know? And these charges are big money. Big money. And they breach a curfew. What are they fine for the breach of curfew? 5,000?
I think that's 5,000. I don't really recall. I don't have everything on hand
and
right
15 times 5, that's 75, would you?
Exactly.
All right.
But
so
remember that we have had, for the past couple of days or weeks, I must say, we have had over a dozen SIs. They amended, they put out our regulations. We need as citizens to follow this up.
And it's your responsibility to listen to these pronouncements and to know what's the new laws, because you and the other one that say, me never know that, sir.
Okay, you see?
You know, but cross-district movement, people need to know what that means.
And that's one that people have been having a thing, you know. Just like I really applaud the person, the caller or the texter that did sent us a text a couple of days ago when they said they were having inquiries and they wanted to come shopping over in Orange, and she or he was asking if they can do that. Right? You remember that text,
the person
right?
from Ladyville.
Ladyville. So cross movement actually means that you will be moving from point A to point B for an essential reason, you know.
Yeah. Well, you could move from point A to point B because right there, so you could go from point A, that trial farm, into point B, maybe that was struck. But that in the same district.
In the same district.
But you can't cross out the district line without a valid explanation or a valid reason.
That like if, let's say for example, today you want to go to Cookie Tree, police want to stop you at toll bridge and ask you, sir, where are you going? I'm going to Cookie Tree. Where you going to Cookie Tree? Well, I take some cash for me and I'm going to go pick that up. Yeah. It makes no kind of...
Or I'm going to get 2 bottles of wine.
Yeah, you know, makes
some
no
fish.
They will hold you right there.
Yeah, and that's a charge.
That's a charge.
I know some young persons who have been charged for that as well. And it's sad. But how about the... what's the difference when it comes to that with explanation... unable to provide reasonable explanation on proof of movement outside of curfew? 14 persons were charged for that.
Because the way I understand it, I stand to be corrected on that one. But when you have, or when the police stop you and they question you, where part you're going, and you say you're going to go do this, and they continue asking you some other questions, and it doesn't just add up.
Yeah.
You know, you're just idle wrong the place then. You just idling wrong the place, and it really no make no sense.
And the police got it right for a question you, but the one that I see that is very low, which I believe may are higher, is the social distancing. But if this statistic is right, then it's good, because it says 2 persons.
Yeah.
You know, and somebody said, please explain it in Spanish so we can know what you are saying. Okay, thank you. We'll certainly do so. And I go over to my friend
You want to help me in Spanish?
Yes, I help you because I listen. You read it, you look on your phone and you read it, you look straight in the camera.
Bueno, cuando se trata de, vamos a ver si puedo tener la información aquí correcta. 61 personas, incluyendo un oficial, un policía, fueron detenidos con lo que es el estado de emergencia, las regulaciones del estado de emergencia. 61 personas fueron detenidas. 15 personas fueron detenidas por ver desobedecido lo que es el toque de queda. 26 personas fueron detenidas por no tener una mascarilla o alguna forma de cubrirse la boca. 14 personas fueron detenidas por no dar una explicación razonable para estar moviéndose fuera del distrito. 3 personas fueron detenidas por eso y 14 personas fueron detenidas por no dar una razón de estar moviéndose. También una persona por entrar ilegal y 2 personas por no aguardar el distanciamiento social. Cuando se trata de
Let's go to the first one. Failing to wear a cloth or a face mask over the face and mouth and covering. Because some people just like put it over the eye and different things. Just explain.
Bueno, cuando se trata de no utilizar una mascarilla es importante. La mascarilla se ha vuelto un reglamento en nuestro país. No necesariamente no debes de estar cubriéndote hasta los ojos, sino que es una mascarilla normal. Por eso se detuvieron 26 personas. Eso es algo importante. Utilizar, si no tienes para comprar una mascarilla, aunque sea un trapo para cubrirte la nariz, es algo importante, ¿verdad?
Y la boca también.
Y la boca, la nariz y la boca, perdón. El toque de queda.
Breach of curfew.
El toque de queda. 15 personas. 15 personas. Lo habíamos mencionado anteriormente, que 15 personas, que muchas personas, no están escuchando, pasa a las 8 de la noche y andan en el camino como que no hay nada de toque de queda. 15 personas fueron detenidas por eso. Hay que escuchar y por supuesto recordarles que el toque de queda es de las 8 de la noche a las 5 de la mañana. Diariamente, de domingo a domingo.
No puede decir, pues ya dijeron que domingo no hay.
No hay, nada que ver. Dice 14 personas por no dar una explicación razonable de estar moviéndose en lo que es el estado de emergencia, ¿verdad? Y 3 personas por estar moviéndose sin razón alguna de distrito a distrito.
Broke that one down good so they could understand that, bro.
El de distrito a distrito significa que si hemos utilizado el ejemplo de ir a Coquichui, pero esta vez vamos a usar un ejemplo de ir a Corozal.
O la gente de Corozal quiere venir.
O la gente quiere venir a Orange Rock. Supongamos de que usted se va a Corozal, usted se está dirigiendo a Corozal. En el camino, creo que el Bonjour es Buenavista, ¿verdad?
Between Buenavista and San Pablo.
Buenavista, San Pablo. Hay un retén policial. El agente policial lo detiene y le hace preguntas a dónde va. Usted le dice a Corozal. ¿Cuál es el motivo de ir a Corozal? Usted le dice, porque hay mucho calor y quiero ir a la orilla del mar.
O voy a comprar un martillo.
O voy a ir a comprar un martillo. Lo van a detener. Lo van a detener porque no es una razón razonable para estar saliendo de su distrito. O viene de Corozal y usted dice, bueno, yo quiero venir a Orange Rock. ¿Y qué es el motivo de visitar Orange Rock? Porque los tacos están nice de Orange Rock, supongamos.
No quiero ir a ver a mi amiga.
Voy a ir a ver a mi amiga, voy a ir a ver a mi amigo.
O tu mamá también, o tu suegro.
Sí. No creo que muchos quieren andar visitando a los
suegros. ¿Los suegros, verdad?
No creo.
¿Tú crees?
No creo.
Esa es tu forma
Dejémoslo ahí.
Esa es tu forma de pasar tu tiempo, ¿verdad?
Dejémoslo ahí. Pero bueno, lo detienen a uno y le ponen cargos. Al igual el distanciamiento social, eso bajó.
Yeah.
Eso bajó bastante.
Which is good news, ¿no?
Sí, buena noticia. La gente está escuchando lo que es el distanciamiento social. Una persona detenida por entrar al país ilegal. Recuerde que los puntos ciegos no deben entrar ni por los puntos ciegos ni por las fronteras autorizadas, ya que no hay paso absoluto. Y se lo llegan a cachar, se me va al bote por 3 meses.
Yeah, and this is done. Yeah, this is done for a special reason, folks, because they want to see if we can have less people out. You know, let's see. And when it comes to say, when will education sector be essential? So to travel out district, I need to go to city at my junior college to do my school related business. I'm from Corozal. Okay.
Saludos para Roque. Roque dice que lo está escuchando, dice.
¿Es Roque del Pollo?
Sí, Roque del Pollo.
Buenos días, Roque del Pollo. Yeah, you like to put things on people, don't you? Anyway, this person from Corozal, I believe, like this person saying, when will education sector be essential? So to travel out district, I need to go to city at my junior college to do my school related business. I'm from Corozal. Well, so it's good that we are breaking down these things, no? I believe it was said that once it's an essential service and you cannot do it at your district, then you will be allowed to go and get it done.
Yeah.
But please go and check at the police station in Corozal and ask them if you need a paper, if you need a permit to go. Maybe you might need to get something from the junior college in Belize City to saying that you need to be there to get this work done. It's an essential work and you need to be there to get it done. There is no way that you can get it done in Corozal, and education is essential as well.
Exactly.
So I would advise you to do that and find out, because it is something important that you need to get done and you cannot get it done where you're at. So I will ask you to take my advice and talk to the officer in charge there in Corozal, and they could probably tell you more if you need a pass, whatever you need.
Yeah, Roque dice, buenos días muchachos, dice. Vamos a ver, siguiendo con la información, I would probably have to share this in English and then try to divert it or break it down in Spanish a little bit more for the audience. You know that I think this was the right time for us to, I should have got the information, but nevertheless, when it comes to the relief fund, we'll be touching that base.
Yep, that is all over.
Yeah, that's something that people are very important, or people have a lot of questions. Yesterday, a release was sent out by the ministry. I must say that let me get it here quickly for you so we can get that going for the audience. But quite a number of people have received the financial assistance.
Yeah, I understand a lot of people don't have a second payment.
Yeah. So it reads as follows: recipients of the government of Belize COVID-19 unemployment relief who are receiving payments by the way of top-up cards. This one is the one from the you need to be very careful with the top-up cards, because you know some issues came out from the top-up cards, right?
Well, they got some fake one?
No. People tend to have some kind of issues, and they take long with the texts, because remember now that when you get your top-up card, you have to text PIN to a number.
Yep.
Right?
And that sends you back
the
authorization number.
Exactly.
PIN number.
Exactly. That sends you back the authorization number. But probably you can hold there for me right now, just so I can get the
Yeah, so by doing that, somebody says to for the person from Corozal, they say let the person call 0800-MOH-CARE to get advice as to what to do. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the person from Corozal, you can call that number 0800-MOH-CARE to get advice in what to do. Thank you very much, that great listener out there for that. And folks, also we want to say good morning to our friends there in Cayo this morning, viewing us. Good morning, Lourdes, and good morning to the Rice and Beans King as well. Okay, I believe someone is saying that we got a little bit of rain last night at San Pedro. I believe it's San Pedro, but thank you so much for sending that.
I thought it was going to rain this morning.
Well, they say rain, but we need to take a little break right now. I want to come back with a touch. I send you something we will need.
I just signed.
I send you something we will need. So you can't complain now. No, I hear no complain because you got it now. You have always been longing for that. You got it now.
Okay.
Folks, will be right back right here on North Television Channel 10.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush Franz, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Corozal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass, 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Copperbank, and part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I think that I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward. The San Ignacio-Santa Elena bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Rostrands, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Rostrands.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day. What you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
Sure, all of that? Well, know that to put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Somebody say, how long the PIN number take to return to you?
Well, the experience we have had, not with me,
you don't get none.
I don't get none.
It's on the way.
It's on the way. You know, sometimes you look at it and say, man, you come at the TV, you go to the radio and tell people have patience, and sometimes you run out at the same, right? But nevertheless, it takes a while. For some people, it has been so quick that right then and there it sends it. But it's been taking a process.
I know a lady, because I'm going to ask her how you work, because I'm going to explain it on the show. He said, well, you just then call your Social Security, you go pick up your card, and then give a leaf paper and give it the instruction, and they say you text it and then pin to that number, and then you come back and then give the pin number. I tell her how long it take. He said that right away. So I send it, and by the time I look for close my phone, it don't come back.
And then the experience I have had with some people is that they actually give me the phone to send the board pin to the number, and a week and a half after.
Leon one come back already?
Not yet.
You know, come back yet?
That's one of the experience there.
Yeah, and I know somebody who then called a social security 2 days ago, and he gonna get a card and he sent it to PIN, and the day after, which was yesterday, he done him get back a PIN number.
See. So it's a process. I think it's the system is trickles
maybe the
off
animated system or something.
Yeah, I believe so. But nevertheless, before I read the text, or let me go to the text one time. It says, si voy a buscar el boleto de subsidio que dan al cañero en Buenavista, ¿me van a detener? No, porque es algo esencial.
Pero Buenavista es en el distrito de Corozal.
Yo creo que es a donde estás, ¿cierto?
Ya. Esta persona...
no sé a dónde es.
Okay.
Quisiera saber de dónde es. Pero vas a ir a buscar el subsidio. O sea, you're going to go find the subsidy that they give to the cañeros. It's essential.
Yeah. Y ese no lo puede conseguir en Orange Walk.
No, you can't get it in Orange Walk. No lo puedes
Pero
conseguir.
mejor pregunta a la policía, porque yo sé que es esencial, porque el Attorney General dijo que, o si tú puedes conseguir un texto donde lo vas a conseguir, o si tienes un papel, esa cosa no lo puedes conseguir en Orange Walk, porque está diciendo que si tú no puedes conseguir algo en el distrito que tú estás, pues anda a buscarlo en otro lugar.
Exactamente.
Ese significa si no lo puedes conseguir donde estás.
Exactamente.
Porque en Buenavista ya es el distrito de Corozal, ¿verdad?
Eso ya es, ya cómo se desarrolla usted en el español rápido, ¿eh?
Guay.
Ya no necesita ayuda del español.
Guay.
Buenos días. Aló, buenos días, adelante.
Buenos días. Yo tengo un comentario.
Dígame.
Mira, ahorita estoy escuchando que hablar del segundo pago del gobierno.
Ajá.
Y yo no he conseguido nada ni el primero. Pero realmente ni ahora es bueno. No, yo lo quiero así. Pero lo que yo es esto. De que acá en Chorazán hay un grupo que andan fregando después de las 8 de la curfew night, de las 11 a las 12 de la noche arriba. Mira, yo estoy dentro de mi casa, yo estoy mirando de afuera cómo están haciendo y están planeando, no sé si quieren el mío o del vecino, pero yo te voy a decir algo, yo solo estaba esperando que metan su cabeza y se los vuelo. Los perros se los agarran y piensan de que uno no le está viendo a ellos, uno lo está viendo. Sí. Pero lo que estoy esperando es que metan su cabeza y yo se los voy a volar. Pero la cosa es esto, de que ya las policías o el gobierno no van a dar parte para el que está en su casa, van a dar parte para esos fregados que andan jodiendo.
Sí.
No, el gobierno no les está dando y ellos los andan trayendo quitas o andan robando porque no tienen y quieren sobrevivir. ¿Quién sabe? Háganlo, fíjalo ustedes, porque realmente, si un día oye que yo saqué una cabeza de mi casa, es porque uno de los locos que andan ahí robando. Gracias. Y es curfew, ¿sabes? Estamos en curfew y siempre andan jodiendo.
Pero sabe que ese es contra la ley también, right? Ese es contra la ley para hacer lo que él está pensando.
It is, but hay tanto, quiero entenderlo porque uno se frustra, trabajas para conseguir tus cositas y que un individuo entre y se quiera meter a tu casa.
Cuando las cosas va viral es cuando hay reacción.
Sí.
Entonces, si él ya informó a las policías que está pasando y no han llegado por su área, ¿qué puede hacer la persona? Toma un video y lo pone en Facebook así que el comisionado de policía puede verlo.
Eso también.
Mándalo a los medias de Belice.
No llegar a la extremidad de quitarle la cabeza a los individuos, pero yo le insto a la policía. Yo sé que tienen mucho trabajo. Yo sé que en estos momentos hay mucho que hacer. Ayer se daba a conocer un video también que está viral. Tengo que mostrarle eso, pero es algo que, señoras y señores, nadie quiere que entren a su casa. Nobody wants, you have worked hard for your little things, and these people they're not respecting curfew, you know.
Yeah. La cosa es que Emerson, esa clase de gente espera para esos momentos para que ellos puedan hacer lo que quieren.
Exactamente, exactamente. Pero yo digo que la policía, the police needs to start patrolling these areas, these back areas.
Pero
more
¿tú crees que si esas gente están allá cuando los policías están pasando, no se va a esconder?
Sí, pasa muchas de las veces y por eso se frustra la persona que estaba llamando ahorita. Se frustra porque, they're not respecting, no están respetando. Llamas a la policía, las autoridades vienen, empiezan a correr, se van, a ratito vuelven. It's frustrating.
Pero todo gallo tiene su día. Todo gallo tiene su domingo y su día va a llegar.
Yo quisiera pensar así como usted muchas de las veces, pero ¿cuándo va a ser el día que le toque ese gallo?
Bueno, pues como dijo el Señor que Él está esperando, pero si estás esperando y tienes soga, lo puedes agarrar con soga y después llama a la policía.
Pues también.
Por alguna, si tiene un net de donde pesca, pone el net allá y agárrale, llama a la policía. Solo una persona la policía tiene que llevar, ¿sabes? Del todo el crowd que están ahí. ¿Tú crees que los demás van a salir haciendo esas cosas a las 11 de la noche cuando el curfew empieza a las 8?
It's sad, it's crazy. Pero, ¿qué le podemos recomendar a usted, verdad? Solo tener un poquito de paciencia y llamar a las autoridades. But going back to the unemployment, it says, I will read this quickly. This is a press release. The Economic Oversight Team has approved a total of 40,453 applications for unemployment relief, all of which have been sent to Social Security Board for payment. Social Security has processed 37,696 payments to approved applicants. Of this, 34,915 approved applicants have received successfully paid by direct deposit or top-up card. In addition, 15,438 of those persons who received their first payment before the 18th of 2020 have now received their second payment. SSB continues to process payments, and all remaining approved applications are expected to be processed by the end of yesterday. Over 3,000 approved payments have been returned from the banks and credit unions because of incorrect banking information was provided at the time of the application. Some of these problems have been subsequently rectified after communication with approved recipients who have corrected their banking information. However, there are still over 2,600 payments that remain on hold pending the provision of correct banking information. Applicants are therefore encouraged to check their status of their applications on the web portal at covid19.bz and follow the directions for providing correct information. When calling the telephone numbers provided, please be patient with persons seeking to rectify banking information. Your corporation in providing the correct banking information is crucial to ensuring recipients of the unemployment relief payment. If applicants do not correct their application information, they will not be able to receive payment.
Okay, good. So you remember one time one of the economic czar was having part of one of the press conference, she was saying that they were looking at 20,000 persons for the relief, no?
Mm-hmm.
It went all the way to 40,000. That's double, so, and then the ones there that has been returned, because of wrong information, maybe some of the people may wait if the people never put wrong information. That slow down the process as well.
Yeah.
Maybe the person there was still the wait right now, I don't get through.
Mhm.
Some people put wrong bank account, they put wrong name. When they call it, they don't reach there. A different thing, they put other person's bank account, and I believe that is what is keeping back the process a bit as well, no?
Yeah, and as you can see, a total of 40,453. That's a lot of applications.
That's a lot of money too.
That's quite an amount of money there.
Yeah.
And people are receiving, as what the press release mentioned, they're receiving the second payment already.
Yeah, because some people will get it. I talked to one of my friends from a village yesterday, and he say he get the card and then he don't gonna get first payment. I talked to one of my musician brother from the city, not musician but a promoter. He does DJ music and he do promotion. He said that he may get, I believe like 3 weeks ago, and Monday was the next day that he was supposed to receive his second payment, and in Ghana he say his second payment was there.
Wow.
You know, so the people were the way. They just want to encourage them, you know, that just hang in there, man. It's tough, but what else can we do?
That's right. Dice, la persona quiso decir ESR, eso está en el boundary de Corozal y Orange, no directamente en Corozal.
O está en el boundary, pero siempre está en el distrito de Corozal, ¿verdad?
Yeah, what, ESR?
It's the, I think it's the same place where Sirde is, man.
Okay, ESR is there?
I'm not sure if ESR is there, but
I don't
it's supposed to be, because
Sirde, I know Sirde.
Yeah, that is where Sirde is. But I don't know if that's Sirde, if they're right, that's Sirde. But they have the SICB right there too, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they're right there, so that way they issue out the whatever they were asking about, the subsidy, no?
Yep, the subsidy.
Yeah, but let's hope that that person will follow the right step. And so somebody staying here, if we know when schools will be opening, well, we don't really have no information, and that is uncertain right now because, you know, because of the social distancing, and we don't want make the kids get infected as well. Also the teachers and everyone who are there at school. You imagine one of the days they have kids that come in from villages to attend school here in Orange Walk as well. You know, no discrimination, but you know this thing could be spreading around, and then it would be sad to hear you can hear one picnic catch it. You have heard over the world and all over if any picnic catch it already, why?
Yes, I know of a young fellow in New York yesterday that passed away exactly. He was 14 or something like that.
Man.
And he passed away.
From the same virus?
Yeah, from the same virus. He was fighting illness to it, and unfortunately he couldn't make it, you know?
Yeah, well, it's 8:29 and we need to take a next break right now, and this is North Television Channel 10. Yeah, when time we come back, we'll continue to read some of the other texts that are coming in. I have a lot of texts here, but we will touch them when we come back. And remember, our lines remain open at 302-2170. And thanks for listening right here on North Television Channel 10, and everyone that is tuning in to Universal Radio 88.5 FM. We'll be back after these messages right here on North Television Channel 10.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham. just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillett's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multipurpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. 27 minutes now away from 9 o'clock. Let's say ESR is BSI, it's at Tower Hill. Okay, I say yes, it's the same one, the person that is saying that la persona quiso decir ESR, eso that is at the boundary of Orange Walk and Corozal. All right, so if the person check with the authorities, then they will be able, but I believe it's essential, no, because in order to get a subsidy, only then they will get it.
Exactly.
So it should be essential, no?
Exactly. Someone said something about school. You mentioned something about when school will be back, right?
Yep.
I want to probably think. We had this discussion yesterday, and probably if we bring this to the audience, el punto de sabemos que la escuela ya no va a ser normal, muchas cosas no van a ser normal. Yo pienso en mi persona, cómo yo llego a tratar de analizar cómo van a volver los niños a la escuela. Sabemos que el distanciamiento social es algo importante, ¿verdad?
Yep.
Y pienso yo, ¿cuántos niños hay en una aula, en un classroom? Son 30 niños, ¿no?
Yeah, they got I think from about
25
to 30.
25 a 30 niños en un aula.
Pero
¿cómo vas a poder hacer el distanciamiento social con un niño?
That classroom full already when they have that amount of kids in the classroom.
Exactly.
You know?
So, my opinion, I don't know what the audience would think, but this is a good topic to probably allude to. Don't you think the best way, because the kids are getting tutored and their school work and what's not, and I understand that parents have to check the work, and they tell parents to check the work, so you turn teachers and everything, you learn also, that's great.
Right.
But when it comes to going back to school now, don't you think we could probably use a morning and evening session with students?
Well, probably they could split it up, and maybe they do something, get less work, but they will be safe. Maybe they have to check out the curriculum, how they are spread it out. If you have a morning session and one evening session, or maybe the morning session will have to start a little bit earlier, and the evening session might have to go a little bit later. But then you know that children has that break between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, not only to eat, but to relax off their mind, to get a little break out of the classroom as well, to get ready for the next class. So if you extend it, then it might be troubling on them. But also the filling of the classroom is something that is need to be addressed. But we don't know what the ministry is doing. And by the way, the person who asked about the programs, they are on Sugar City Radio Station and Fiesta FM here in Orange Walk. Also, Wave Radio, and I believe it's passed on Love FM, right?
Yeah,
so you can listen to these programs daily. I believe I will get the schedule and tell you when they comes on. But I believe it's around 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I think they have
some of the
several
programs start. So, yeah, okay. So, what happened is, I believe the ministry will be the one that will decide what they want to do with that when it comes to the classroom, and they will come up with the best solution to make sure the kids are safe and they are in a learning environment. Because that is important as well.
That's very important. When you look back, doing some research, when you look back to other countries have implemented this morning and afternoon sessions with kids. They start earlier. I think they start at 7 o'clock. They start at 7 and they finish by midday, and the other group comes in at 1 and they run to like 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Right? 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that. And it has, because of the population in other countries, it's very hard for us. We have seen COVID have taught us many things, COVID has been one of the, I listened to an ad just the other day and a question that how COVID changed your life. Yeah. COVID changed your life now in different manners. It taught you so many things, and I think one of the greatest things is many people used to take life for granted.
Yeah, true.
And not
a wake up call.
It is a wake up call. But now when it comes to the schooling, you remember when La Macolada had this problem with the river. They had to do a whole transition. Yeah. It was difficult for the kids. It was difficult for the teachers, but they found some solutions to do that, and it seems that it started working very well for them.
Yeah, and you see right there, I believe most of the classrooms are overcrowded, Most of the schools are overcrowded here in Belize. When you talk about different countries, they are bigger than us, they have more population, but they have more schools. They have more learning institutions. I mean, here in Orange Walk, we have the Trial Farm School, we have the Chapel School, we have like Macolada School, we have St. Peter's School, we have San Francisco School, we have Louisiana, we have the Seventh-day Adventist, we have one nice school, Palmarto. These are the ones that are in the town area, but all the villages have their schools as well. I'm not sure if the ones in the villages are, some of the classrooms are overcrowded like some here in town, but when you can see how much people, whether at school, that when they have break, when they have recess, or 11:30, 11:30 is when the bulk of students comes out, you know, because in the afternoon we'll have some come out 2:30 and some out 3:30. By 11:30 is a time when you can see how many kids are going to school. Just like when they have the September celebration and they have the school rallies.
That's true.
When you see how much kids out there,
Quantity of
you know.
kids.
But I hope, and I'm sure that the ministry will come up with something that we can work with, and it's bearable for the parents, the teachers as well, and the students, because you have to watch what all you instilling into the students that overcrowd them, right?
And it's something that that unfortunately we Belizeans, it's very hard for us to get used to something then. I think it's not only we Belizeans, but the
make you adjust to a change.
Exactly. Adjusting to changes it's very difficult for us. You know, now that you go to a store, I saw that at La Popular the other day. They have a basin outside, right at the parking lot. As you come out of your vehicle, you walk through that little thing. They have a faucet thing for wash your hand. So you start to see these things, and you start getting, you'll be like, you're just walking, the security until you walk back. So you need to start getting used to these things. We'll see that plenty in other stores now.
Yeah, but I think what we need to start to implement, I'm not sure if it's here in Belize already, but the water dispensers, like the faucets, when you go, just put your hand on it and start to pour the water. Because you go and you turn on that faucet, you wash your hand. Well, then you turn off the faucet with the sink. Understand? So, but we work with what we got, you know.
Yeah, and we must salute and congratulate these people that are doing these measures. One of the things we also saw was that when they actually the faceting what you're talking about, you have to be like the with the lung.
Yeah.
You know, you just use your little tip, then you
could do
bring
that
it
too.
down. You know.
Yeah,
And
but like I say,
like the breeze thing also, to just the breeze off the water. And
we not reach there yet.
We not reach there yet.
We not reach there.
We not reach there yet.
But I still believe, Emerson, that we must congratulate Belizeans, because where we're at a good pace, because when the first case was confirmed positive in the month of, that was in March, right? When the first case was confirmed, everybody came to alert and people start taking care of themselves. If you notice, the second person that passed away when it comes to the COVID-19, that person was in a private institution before was transferred to the KHMH. And we understand that person was there, has been treated for some different symptoms. And when that person were transferred to the KHMH, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that person were already in some kind of coma, no? I'm not sure if it's an induced coma or what was it, right? But the thing is that those persons, sometimes some people not have the confidence in the health system, and people don't want to go to hospital, right? So they try to go to the private clinics. But when it comes to the COVID-19, I'm not sure if these private clinics has the treatment for the coronavirus. I spoke to one person from a credible private clinic, and he's saying, tell your friend and tell your family. I even want to go up and show that if you have that, do your dealings with the Ministry of Health, because we are not equipped for that.
That's true.
Understand? So when you look on that, it shows that yes, please we do them part good. And then the other person, Pipersburg, that passed away as well, he was working in Belize City, and I understand he had ties in San Ignacio as well. But apart from that, everybody just came back negative. Yeah. So I believe even moving around and getting our things done, then we are still on a very, very good track which we must see that we must commend our Belizean brothers and sisters for doing so, because it's that we know some people do it with fear, and with that, whatever you do it with, if you do it with fear or you do it because you want to protect yourself, it's good to do it, because we have to do our best to stay free. Remember, right outside of Belize, we don't have all the equipment, we don't have everything that the health services are required to have, so we have to work with ourselves to keep it good.
I believe that when you say when you go to that, of course, most of, I don't know if you recall this one, but I know you recall when the cases they started to listen to the first positive case. Man, yeah, that range of people done with the shutdown.
Yeah.
Before the government said we were going on a total shutdown, people were already taking measures, and that's exactly what helped our country, you know, because people have been saying, oh, you know why? Thank God. They said, you know what? Actually, the heat that we produce, or the heat that's here, but it's not actually the heat, you know, because in other countries, we're looking at Iran or Iraq, these places out there, they're very hot.
Yeah,
very hot, and they are very. The cases are incrementing more and more and more and more. Guatemala is incrementing. Mexico is very hot.
Yeah,
and they're incrementing, but it was the measures that the government and I heard this from, I don't know if you know this reporter, Maria Celeste. She's a reporter in Telemundo.
Yeah. I'm not a reporter, but I know who you're talking about.
She was mentioning about these countries that or these experts that were saying it was because of the heat. They reiterated that and said, you know what, that's not true. It goes back to the measures the countries have taken, and we must after everything or whatever the situation is, we must say our government at this point in time have taken those measures and put them in place. A lot of people, I've seen it, a lot of people say, oh, I know like when the AG is supposed to talk, then get vexed.
Yeah, but you will say you never like when I'm locked down for Sunday.
You never like them, exactly.
But you still adhere to the rule.
You adhere to the rule, and then you are seeing the positive part of it. Mm-hmm. You are seeing that at the end of the day, whatever they put in place actually help, and it's helping.
Yeah.
But no, one of my main concerns are, and I will throw this question, probably you would have a little 2 cents there. What do you think about the people that have been recorded now COVID free? Do you think it's safe enough for them to transit now among us to go do their shopping? I'll tell you why I'm asking you that after you answer me that question.
Yeah, I send you to context. Well, what happened is, if you remember that you said that the Director of Health Services said you have to have 2 negatives and you have to continue looking at these cases. They were in quarantine for their 21 days and they have been proven negative. But I still think that they should still take precaution, because some persons in other parts of the country that had it, part of the world that had it, they say that it came back on them. Mm-hmm. So I just think that just make them use their precautionary measures, make them use their masks, make them wash their hands, make them stay away from large gathering, which we shouldn't have no large gatherings right now. And afterwards, probably they can ask the ministry if they can give them a next test, probably in a week or 2, and see how they stand. But they know what the symptoms as well.
Yeah.
Because they were positive.
Exactly.
You understand?
So it's very hard. You know why? Because I heard something about I don't know if it's here, but I heard about a person that had the virus.
Mm-hmm.
He was already diagnosed COVID free. The person went with his family to buy. Somebody recognized him or her.
Okay.
And they start cursing him, her. They start, it was the stigma and discrimination. After they were test COVID free after all. And even at the store, the owner of the store started cursing him out. And
you don't have a shop?
Yes. And it's hard.
Yeah, that's not the right attitude, because
and they start to wash out the shop and all kind of things, you know.
Yeah, that's not the right attitude, because if you catch it, maybe you never like careless. That's why you catch it. Maybe then just catch it just like that, because they were among some persons, and maybe it wasn't announced in their area where they reside that they had the COVID-19 in that area, the coronavirus. But I think that you see that just like one time this disease made around AIDS.
I was going to.
When they say why that person have AIDS, nobody want the side of the person. Nobody want to touch it. I remember one of my family me sick one time. He said, "Come close to me, man. Make a touch you, man. You know, I not kill you. I don't know what I have, but I not pass nothing to you, man. Come make a shake your hand, make a, you know." So I don't think that they should discriminate against persons, but I still believe that they should just continue with the precautionary measures. And you know, if you feel like and it is allowed for you to take a next test, take a next test in the next 2 weeks, man, and see how you stand. But you don't know the symptoms already because you may catch it. I can send you some text. You don't know the symptoms because you may catch it. So, but make we not discriminate against people, right? Make we try work with everybody, because we need each other in this. We are in this together, and we can get out of it together.
Okay, it says buenos días. ¿Por qué los de la zona libre no consiguieron ayuda del dinero?
Yo conozco a unas gentes que trabajan allá. Y ya consiguieron.
Ya consiguieron.
Ya.
Sí. Bueno, yo creo que en todos los lugares no todos hemos conseguido. Dice, buenos días, me imagino. Buenos días. ¿Me puede saludar a Evelyn Herrera? Está tirando la casa por la ventana. 23 de mayo la saluda su mami Chela y Cristina de San José.
So, ¿cómo va a trabajar eso? La ventana.
Casa por la ventana.
Está en la casa. So, ¿cómo voy a tirar la casa por la ventana?
No, es un refrán algo chistosito.
But saludos también. Happy
¿sí?
birthday to you.
Sí.
The birthday they celebrate?
Birthday.
I want to shout out Benito this morning to buy.
Benito.
You know Benito?
Oh yes, man. I haven't seen Benito. Benito, put up.
Yeah, Benito, they follow the stay within the laws.
That's right.
You know.
It says, good morning. I have to applaud our country and people for doing their part to control this disease. But please remind them we are not in the all clear yet. But we need to keep following the proper care and hope that our government do not open the borders or airport. That's the only way we'll stay safe.
Yeah, well, I don't think that they are looking at that right now in opening borders and airports, no? Different persons on the oversight committee have different views, but when it comes down to the majority of persons who say, okay, we will not open those right now, because right now, we're one ease off right there, no. But the next wave not reach yet. You know, like when a hurricane pass, people feel like all is clear. But when I say the eye pass, then they got the next big piece of the coming behind.
Exactly.
You know, so I feel like make we take it easy right now and take care of ourselves. It's good to see persons out, but you know, going out right now to another go hang out the park, you know, man. I go chill out, just to make you go, get what you need to do, and you go back home, man. You know how much families are getting back together right now, and husbands are spending more time with wives. Wives are spending more time with husband. You know, they know they come out, they got the children home, they with the children. You know, especially like how the man never signed a pass. People have to stay home, so maybe after this, his sweetheart gone. Serious?
Yeah, it could be, you know.
So it's a blessing. It's a blessing in some way, brother.
Yeah, it's you need to use this, and I go back again. Sorry for repeating myself, but you go back again. COVID-19 taught us a lot of things.
Yes,
it actually taught us a lot of things, and it opened doors to other entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
You have people fabricating masks right now, and selling like quantities of masks. You have people doing foods from their house, selling foods from their house right now, opening another avenue.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Muy buenos días.
Aló, buenos días.
Por favor, baja el volumen. Yeah, you please lower the volume. ¿Puedes bajar el volumen de tu televisión?
Gracias a Dios que ese COVID no ha llegado acá en Belice.
Ok.
Sí.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Porque
¿Puedes bajar el volumen de tu televisión, por favor?
gente, pero no ha caído nada.
¿Puedes bajar el volumen de tu...
Por eso ves que la gente que usen o no usen máscaras, nadie se va a infectar porque no hay la enfermedad. Esos que se murieron ya lo tenían, vinieron a morir acá.
Ya, pero para ahorita tenemos que tener precaución también.
Sí, pero como te digo, si no abren las fronteras.
Oh, ok.
Que no abren las fronteras, no vamos a morir más porque no hay nada acá para que uno diga que COVID está acá. COVID no está acá. Es que cuando oigas que se quite la pandemia, vas a ver que nadie va a morir acá, porque la enfermedad no está acá.
¿Qué tú quieres decir?
Gracias a Dios que no tenemos nada.
¿Qué tú quieres decir a la gente que siempre está tratando para cruzar la frontera para ir a México?
Pues, esa gente que están tercos, pues, los deben de detener y castigarlos porque los están oyendo, pero tan siquiera el gobierno debe estar ayudando a la gente. Hay mucha gente que no está consiguiendo ayuda. Está siempre consiguiendo las bolsas de aire.
Ya. Ok, pues, ya.
Ok, buen día para ustedes.
Ok,
gracias.
Pero tú sabes que está pasando en esa cosa también, Emerson. Yo creo que con todos los programas el uno con el Relief Fund y de los pantries y diferentes programas, yo creo que casi más que 50,000 gente ya consiguieron ayuda, ¿sabes? Sí. Porque solo con el uno del Employment Relief, ese ya, ¿cuántas personas dice que ya consiguieron?
40,000 y fracción.
All right. Y también de los pantries y otro, es casi 60,000.
Sí.
Entonces, eso pasa en todos países. No todos consiguen.
Exactamente.
Pero, ¿qué vamos a hacer?
Es algo que...
Nosotros queremos que todos consiguen, pero todos no lo están consiguiendo.
Porque, valga la redundancia decirlo, muchas de las veces yo ya conseguí.
¿Tú?
El ejemplo, yo ya conseguí el pantry, pero también quiero conseguir
pues felicidades.
El relief.
Felicidades.
Es un ejemplo. Y eso es lo que está pasando por muchos. Desafortunadamente, consiguen la provisión, consiguen el dinero, y esta persona que no consiguió ni la provisión ni el dinero tiene necesidad de siquiera conseguir la provisión y no lo consigue porque su share de esta persona fue dirigida a esta familia que consiguió los dos.
Right. Esa gente está esperando, entonces tú consigues 2 o 3. Uno podría ser para una persona que lo necesita que malamente también.
Exactamente.
You know? Pero como yo dijo Emerson, que tenemos que seguir haciendo las cosas positivas, porque para nosotros aquí en Belice no tenemos bastante personas viviendo en el país también. Ese nos ayuda bastante. Pero tenemos que continuar a hacer la cosa que es mejor.
Es cierto. Hay una, como vuelvo a dirigirme a la anécdota del otro día de la persona famosa que dio una libra de harina.
Oh, sí.
Y por dentro hubo 15,000, no me acuerdo si son euros, pero fue una cantidad de dinero. Y y le llegó a los más necesitados.
Right.
Le llegó a los más necesitados. Porque imagínese si usted dice ahorita, voy a regalar 1 libra de harina. Los que quieran vengan y consigan su libra de harina. A ver cuántos se van a sumar.
Vaya, los más pobres va a llegar.
Los más pobres van a ir.
Y eso está bueno también, como dijo un señor en un post, que ahorita él tiene 10% seguro que puede ver a los bookies. Pero tiene 90% que va a ver Michael Jackson, Juan Gabriel, José y todo eso.
Sí, es cierto.
¿Sabe qué significa eso, verdad?
Sí, es mejor tener el 10% que no.
Y trabaja con ese que tienes.
Trabajar con lo que tienes. Esa es la anécdota de ello. Pero cuando se trata de todos estos casos, hay mucha gente todavía aún sin ayuda. Hay mucha gente que todavía no pudo conseguir la ayuda. Hay mucha gente que consiguió doble. Y por nada del mundo se les tocó el corazón de decir, yo conseguí doble. Le voy a dar a mi vecino que no consiguió.
Yeah, like I understand that somebody from the island when they get the thing, they say, what? The only this I get? And then mash up the flour and then throw them. Me no want this one, send this here for me. What do you think? If you never want it, why never give it to somebody else?
It's sad.
You know, but it's time to go, Emerson.
It's time for us to leave. El día de mañana quiero tocar un tema. Usted sabe que Estados Unidos está tocándose, le está tocando duro.
Yep.
Hay ahora una abeja.
¿Qué es abeja?
Una avispa. Una avispa.
Ajá. ¿Qué pasó con
que esa avispa es asesina, la abeja asesina.
Ajá.
Y ha llegado a Estados Unidos.
Killer bees?
It's like what they call, it's a big bug, like bee. I don't know if you can see it there, but
what this big man?
It is affecting the United States now, and they say once that hits you, it's a sure death.
You're gone.
Yes. So we'll be trying to do a research on that tomorrow and see how we can get it. But nevertheless, it's time for us to say so long. Fue un gusto y un placer enorme estar con ustedes. Les insto de hacer, por supuesto, lo que se ha dado, el distanciamiento social, la higiene total, respetar a las autoridades y también hacer su parte para que nosotros continuemos sin un caso de COVID-19. El saludo cordial para todos los amigos que ya nos sintonizan. Que Dios los bendiga y pasen buen día.
Yeah, do we know if we have any seamstress that can make masks and sell like the lady in Belize, if Trial Farm have seamstress? Anybody there at Trial Farm? Oh, Miss Patsy. Okay, Miss Patsy Reed. She's a seamstress and she can make masks. So send me at least sample your masks and then we'll post it up for you tomorrow up on the show so people could see people want to buy masks. All right, that is good. But folks, we'd like to thank you who tuned in to the Sugar City morning show today. We don't know what will happen throughout the day today, but make we keep on keeping the social distance, make we wear a mask, and when we go to shop, make we try carry a list, make we not have to come out and buy a pound of sugar right now. Then we go back and buy half a chicken, and we say buy the half a chicken and never buy the onion or the potato. So make we try make we list and make we practice what we practice. Is it a bee which even kill the killer bees? What if that then it really dangerous? Well, I say we go research on that. But Rahim, thanks so much, bro. Like always, every day for got to you, and thanks to Delvi who called earlier, and thanks to I hear the rooster today, but I know the rooster's supposed to. All right, cause anytime when I say hear the rooster, Emerson they tell me what's up with the rooster? What? Tacos, tacos, bye. So thanks once again. We have the repeat of the news 12 o'clock today and the live news at 6 today. The show repeats at 8 o'clock tonight right here on the same station. Tomorrow is Friday, folks, and if the good Lord so will, we'll be back with you tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 8th day of May and Sunday is Mother's Day. We want to wish all mothers the best, and probably we will see what we can do from our end when it comes to Mother's Day. But have yourself a wonderful time, and we say hasta mañana until we meet again. Thank you. Have a fine day. Sugar City Morning Show.